Welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys. So we are going to do the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine singles love reading. All right. So this is, it doesn't matter. You may already have known somebody, but you're still single. Okay. So Spirit, please show me what messages that we have for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Wow. Divine Masculine, Feminine with this new or full moon in Leo, because full moon in Leo is all about, it's about the heart. It's about love. It's about our true love, passion projects, romance, children, pets. Okay. So I feel like this full moon is going to bring something back into you. Wow. Okay. I'm already seeing something here. Let's go ahead. And one more. Spirit, please show me the Divine Masculine, Feminine love reading. Wow. We got the moon here. All right. 5 of Wands. Okay. What this is telling me, we got the 5 of Wands. We got in the recent past, we got the Lovers, but it did show up in the reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Death card. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, which is good because that means this, whatever pain you felt is going to dissipate. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Moon. Okay. So definite psychic connection between you and someone. I do feel for a lot of you, this is, some of you decided I'm not choosing love. In the past, you decided I'm going to let love go. I'm going to learn to love myself. I want to get into a place of being fully happy with my surroundings and with who I am. And I think that there was a lot of conflict surrounding that, you know, and maybe there was, I feel like there was like multiple people, you know, maybe coming after you. And so you decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pull my energy back and I'm going to work on myself. I feel like there could have been, you know, a lot of suitors, and there was, because you didn't, somebody decided to take a step back from relationships, it caused conflict, and there was a walking away, possibly by a few different people. At this point in time, you're at this Ace of Cups. You're at this place where you are feeling emotionally fulfilled. You're feeling like, you know, you can fill your own cup. Therefore, you can actually now start to fill someone else's cup, you know, because you can't be pouring from an empty cup. So there was some type of ending, some type of transformation. Maybe there still needs to be a little bit more of an ending. Maybe you're walking away from a significant partner, or you're walking away from a job. So there's, or it could be, you know, maybe moving for some of you. Everybody's going to be going through something different. So with that said, you know, the challenge is the transformation. The challenge is death. Maybe it's the death of you still carrying on about someone from the past. Okay. And this is saying that I feel like there's going to be competition. There might be a few different people who actually come in and who are going to be vying for your time. Ace of Wands here. Now we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So this is about love. This is about, you know, passion. This is about the opportunity of brand new beginnings. 2 aces here because of something that has now had to end in the past. Like I said, for any one of you, it's going to be a wild card. There was a lot of conflict that, you know, you're feeling conflicted, you know, for a lot of us, we are, because we're kind of like, battling our fears, you know, because the moon can bring out your fears. So in the near future, or at this very moment, for some of you, again, we've got the Death card and we've got the 10 of Swords. So there is some type of a death. There's an ending. There's a transformation. And I feel like because you're in such a loving space, it's almost like you're just allowing things to happen and you're not forcing things to happen. Okay. Whoever needs to leave your life at this time, whatever needs to leave your life at this time, you're at this place of surrender. Like, I feel like, and Spirit just showed me a W or an M. Any one of you could have that in your name. Okay. W or M is what I'm getting. That really stood out, and I was able to see it in my mind's eye both ways. So that could be important to some of you. It's not going to be for all of you. Okay. So there has been some type of an ending. Well, guess what? I feel like maybe there was a spark of an opportunity. Maybe it was a missed opportunity in the past between you and someone. Maybe someone that you met does not have to be someone, that you got to know. Maybe you saw them in passing and it was just kind of like a spark that was like, whoa. I do feel like somebody here is going to want to extend an olive branch is what I'm getting. Someone saying, hey, how are you? Like, it's been a long time for those of you who know who this person is. If you don't know who this person is, I feel like there is someone from a past life that could definitely be coming in, because Six of Cups also rules past life. And maybe the two of you guys, you obviously crossed over in a past life, and that is bringing you into this life. Maybe you, again, in the past life, you weren't able to get this off the ground. Maybe, somebody offered you their cup of love and then they passed away and you guys never got to fulfill that destiny. So I do feel with the Queen of Wands here, this is about taking action. This is about you feeling sexy. This is about you being confident. For all you single ladies that I'm talking to, this is about confidence. The Queen of Wands, she is somebody who is confident in herself. She is someone who is a go-getter. She is very sexy in her own right. This is exactly how she is being seen. It doesn't, she doesn't care about her body type. She doesn't care, not, that she's letting herself go, because the divine feminine is, definitely working on herself, on her health, taking it one step at a time. So giving love back to herself. I do feel like, you could hear from someone. Maybe they send you flowers. For some of you, they could send you flowers, maybe bring you a plant. It could be any one of those, or they could be a gardener, or maybe you are. Nine of Wands here in the hopes and fears. Sorry about the glare, guys. The Nine of Wands is about, being a little standoffish, a little wounded because of what has happened in the past. And he is looking at all the things that he has maybe lost in the past. So maybe the challenge is to stop looking at all the things that you've lost and start looking at all the things that you've gained. You learned a lot of lessons. You had to walk away from certain situations, places, people, things, all of that in order for you to get to this beautiful space. Okay. So I feel like, every one of these is validated. Every one of these wands that he is protecting is validated. Maybe you got, maybe you had a tough time with money in the past, or a tough time, financially, or it could be just a tough time in love. You've always had, you don't trust your own picker. Okay. And maybe that's what it is. Somebody's out there, wants to offer you something and you're like, well, I don't know. I'm a little scared because last time I did, this, and this all happened and it got me to this. So now I'm like, I want to protect everything that I've worked so hard for, protect my emotions. I've been single for a while, but, because the Queen of Wands, she's good single, she has no problems. For some of you, you could own a cat. Okay. You could own a cat. You're very connected to the spiritual realm. For those of you gentlemen who are out there watching me, this could be the type of woman that you're looking at. She's very spiritual. She's a go-getter. She's very fiery, sexy. She possibly owns her own business, or she leads a company of some sort, but just know that she's a little leery, because she's not wanting somebody who's going to come in and only want sex. See, South Node in Scorpio says there's more to a relationship, North Node. There's more to a relationship when you value yourself than just South Node Scorpio sex, okay? Lust. She wants to be loved. She wants to be nurtured. She wants, for you to grow her a garden and cook and, and feed her good food. I mean, you can tell about a lot about how a person, takes care of themselves and feels about you if they're going to take you to fucking Taco Bell, So you don't want to go to Taco Bell. Like, you want to go to a nice restaurant, where, depending on your taste, but something higher class. And that's the Queen of Wands. She's much more higher class. Okay. So she's definitely not like the typical, jealous. She can be if she's in her reverse, but I'm not seeing that here. She is very protective and a little standoffish, but at the same time, like, she's got a flower here, she might even, her favorite flower could very well be sunflowers. And then I don't know why, but I keep seeing Shasta daisies. I feel like those are like Shasta daisies. But there's someone here in the background that you don't see that's coming in. See that guy back there? I feel like there's someone here that is wanting to extend this olive branch and they're on their way in. And maybe, like I said, maybe the two of you guys have crossed paths. You know, sometimes you could be walking through the grocery parking lot, you know, into the store, and they're driving out. So maybe they saw you, or maybe the two of you guys have crossed energies. It could be, you know, some type of work function for some of you. You know, maybe there was a few different people there and you just, you know, weren't paying attention. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. But it was taking a lot of walking away. Now, I do feel like there's very psychic connection. I feel like the road is opening up to you. We do have this full moon coming up on Wednesday in Leo. So again, this is about opening up your heart center and allowing yourself to be guided, you know, and trusting in the universe. The Queen of Wands, she doesn't look stressed out. She doesn't look constipated, right? She's just sitting there. She's looking at the future. I don't know. My camera might be backwards. I apologize if it is, but just know how I can see it is she's looking at the future, and you know, she's in full surrender, and she's in this very sweet space of, you know, ready to, you know, accept, you know, a loving offer, you know, and we do have that here. There is one coming in. I am seeing that for sure. I cannot guarantee that, obviously, for every single person here. We're all on different timelines. So in order for that to, you know, for you to know that, please schedule a personal reading. Also, you guys, I do want to say I am running a Child's Book of Instructions seminar on March 13th. Save the date. It's $35. I am going to be running a Zoom room if you don't live on the Big Island, so that you can get here in person. So keep that in mind, all right? So let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit. Spirit, please give me advice on the masculine and feminine, on the divine masculine. Okay, yeah, so the reconciliation between the two of you has been a little bit delayed, okay? For some of you, you are not reconciling from someone from the past, okay? I feel like you need to let that go and just trust the universe that the person that they're going to be sending in is not like what you're used to. Or, you know, for others of you, the reconciliation is just delayed, because I am getting a card of reconciliation here, but then it's showing up in the reverse here. Or maybe the masculine or the feminine is just not in alignment with right now. You know, if you're at this place of like, I want love, like I wish I had love, or I'm only going to do it for love, and I'll be happy when I get love, then guess what? You're not in a loving vibration, and you're not allowing your heart to guide you. Therefore, you and your significant partner coming together is going to be delayed. So keep that in mind, okay? So if there's like this tug of war that you're playing with yourself, it's not going to happen. You know, you can speed up the process by surrendering, is what I want to say. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, if there's any type of quarrels with your parents, and you're still holding on to shit from when you were a child, especially if that comes to a mother, the moon does rule the mother, and we do have this full moon coming up. If you're dealing with any type of childhood wounds, it's time to do the inner work. You don't just get to jump into a happy, healthy, loving bond without letting go of this parental crap that you're still holding on to, okay? Stop blaming your parents for your unfortunate circumstances and why you haven't been able to be in a loving relationship. You're the common denominator of all the rises and falls in your relationships, okay? So trust that this situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust that Cupid's arrow is going to strike. I know we had Valentine's Day yesterday. That's why I chose not to do a reading, because I think it's so freaking cliche. And then everybody's watching these readings going, oh my God, is he going to come in today? Is he going to call? And I don't like that. You know, love should be every single day. So just trust that Cupid's arrow is going to strike, okay? I will tell you that Aquarius season is probably the least romantic. So it cracks me up that we have Valentine's Day on February 14th, because I don't, you know, unless you have a moon and a rising Aquarius, I'm not bashing you, but I don't know very many romantic Aquarius, okay? I just don't. All right. So with that said, it's healing family issues. It's trusting in the universe, trusting that you are being guided, opening yourself, you know, your heart up and allowing your heart to guide you. So wherever it is that you're being, you know, guided to go, definitely, if you can and you feel comfortable with it, try not to be so guarded. You know, you will end up missing out, and you don't want these missed opportunities. I really love this reading for you guys. I'm going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and we'll choose one of these. Spirit, please show me. Wow. Okay. That was pretty cool. All right. There's the moon right there. It says surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That's what this whole card is about. Just surrender whatever needs to leave your life at this time. Maybe it's an old thought process. Maybe it is, stuff that you're holding on with your mommy and daddy. And, forgiveness is key. You don't want to be taking in all your old baggage to a new relationship, especially if you want that happily ever after, so to speak, although we do all have our own freaking issues, and then we're going to get triggered when we get into a relationship, but manifest, sit down and write out all the things with this full moon that you need to rid yourself of, especially when it comes to your family. Power, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And there it is. You have the power to walk away at any point in time. And that is, maybe for some of you, maybe you've been holding on to this dream or idea that it's going to be one specific person. And it's like, no, the two of you are not reconciling. Okay. There's too much water under the bridge now, and you are getting moved on to someone else. For those of you who are still pining after somebody, again, like I said, I don't really see that. So we got healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment, okay? And even if you don't know who this person is, this person needs healing. That's why, or maybe you need healing. The both of you need healing. You're mirroring each other, and that's why you're not able to come together right now, is because you got to finish out the healing process, especially if you want this to last long term. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart and not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So it is asking you to allow your heart to guide you, okay? And talking to I'm getting like, going out and talking to this full moon and talking to your significant partner and, telling them how you feel. Like last night, I made myself a little Valentine's Day dinner. I make myself dinner all the time, but I made myself Valentine's Day dinner, and I stood there and I honored and I blessed my divine masculine. And I told him I look forward to being able to cook dinner for us. And I hope you enjoy this meal. And I gave him an offering, I don't know who he is, but when he gets here, I will, I'll recognize his soul will recognize my soul, and vice versa. And the next card out says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Absolutely beautiful way to end this reading, you guys. So close your eyes and tell yourself, close your eyes and meditate on this full moon. Clear your crystals this evening. Maybe write your significant partner a letter and, burn it and send it out into the ethers. Get prepared to take action. I think the divine feminines, you've got a lot of things going on. Maybe you're doing some work stuff. For some of you, like I said, you could be meeting this person at work or some type of a work function. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I love that ending, you guys. So don't forget, I am running that seminar on March 13th from 3 to 5 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. If you guys are interested in that, it's $35. Call me. My information is on my website with my phone number. Give me a call. You can purchase your tickets there. I will send you a link to the Zoom room once I get that up and going. If you are interested in any of my other services, all my information is in the description box down below. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will chat again soon. Take care.